Okay, this is my FX5 filter. It has a pretty good flow. I guess between 550, 600, give or take. The strainer is huge. Probably a little bit bigger than a Coke can. It's dead silent. I mean, I can just barely hear a hum. And here's the Aquatop. Still pushing pretty hard. Haven't cleaned it yet. See if I can get a video of the two filters under the stand. Flashlight. Here's the Aquatop. And here is the FX5. They're about the same height. With the valves on the top, the FX5 is maybe a half an inch to an inch taller than the Aquatop. It probably holds, I don't know, just guessing, a half a gallon more in media. Whoops. Okay. Turn on the light. And here is my spray bar I built. Well, that's half of it. And here is the other half. It just plugs on like this. This just sits in here like so. And that is it. And I've got the valve for the FX5 already on there. And what's nice about this, everything is glued. All this stuff here is all glued except for this and this. So I can just pull these apart like this. Well, it's hard to do with only one hand, but there, see, that just comes off there. And like that. So now I can just put on whatever size spray bar I want. As you can see, I've got a bunch of holes on this one. I've got 38 holes on this one. I'm thinking about making another one that uses about half that many holes, and the hole size a little bit smaller to get a little bit more pressure. If I come back over here to the FX5, it's got a pretty good sized hole on each of the returns. I guess the hole is probably about 3/4 of an inch. So when the water comes through the hole, it then gets spread out by the nozzle itself. So it's not real directed per se like it is when it comes out of this nozzle that I made for the Aquatop. It shoots out pretty hard. But I don't know if you can hear the two filters. They are really quiet. And here are some of my fish. They're all hiding from me with the lights all on in the room. Oh, and another thing I figured out, because I saw earlier today my pleco, my bristle nose, is actually eating the fine dust off of these holy rocks and then poops them out. And if you see them down there, that is all white poop from the bristle nose. I thought that was just pieces of the rock falling off until I actually saw it today, you know, actually coming from him while he was eating on the glass. It was really neat. I guess he's having a hard time trying to digest that limestone, so I don't know. I thought that was pretty funny. But as you can see, he does a pretty good job of keeping these rocks white. I do a lot of water changes, so there's not many nutrients in the water. Tank is just a little cloudy today. I think that's because of all that new Biomax ceramic rings that I put in the FX5. I think that's just the fine dust, and that'll kind of settle down and go away after the next water change, I hope. It should. But you can see the ripples at the top from that output and then from that output, so it's a pretty good surface agitation. I'm hoping to really increase that a lot by putting that spray bar all the way across. It's actually going to go in front of the intake strainer there. If I didn't put it in front of, if I put it beside, then I would have to put the intake strainer all the way over here or all the way over there. And I want my strainer about in the middle section of the tank right here, and that strainer there in the middle section of that side of the tank. So the only way to accomplish that and get flow from this side to this side is to put the spray bar in front of the strainer. So that's the way I built it. I'm going to have to get my glass cut at the top to accommodate that, my glass tops. I'm going to have to get 2 inches taken off. Should only cost a few dollars to have them cut and polish the edges. So that is my new FX5 filter.